Hello there, this is Christopher Cressy, aka Gilgamesh from Overclocking Technologies. Just going on about this strange VANS issue with their controllers. As everybody knows, I left VANS some 7 months ago, and before all this issue was sorted. And apologise. First of all, I'd like to apologise for my state of this desk. This is my work desk, as you can see. Various fans, blah 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 blah. Some Noctuas. This is my R&D computer, half finished. Everybody remembers the Lamptron mod and the DVD burner mod. There you go. There you go. Big system. Anyway, show my identity, so I'm not kidding anybody. If this focuses on, there you go. That's me and my company. And business card. There you go. Okay, there's my qualifications. Right, so I know what I'm talking about. Right, this is the VANS Legion version 2, I believe, if this thing will focus. There we go. As you can see, you don't get white ones actually. It's admittedly I've modded this. Now you'll probably say, oh yeah, you just modded it, there's problems with it after you modded it. Well, all I can say is you can just take my word for it really. You know, it was like this before I modified it, so I'll be using it for low spec fans and lights only. But as you can see here, I'm not sure if you can, but we'll give it a go. There's a VANS written backwards on the PCB board. You can tell it's VANS because it still says FC5. Alright, you can tell it's VANS straight away by if you look at the board and whatnot. And there's my wonderful modding job of it. Sprayed it from all black to orange, to white and tango. You can tell it's VANS because it has these ones on the front. Look. Let's do the colour display. Blah blah blah. Okay, now let's get to this out of this issue. Okay. Now, it's been reported there's actually issues with the 4th channel controller, the 4th channel, this one, where sometimes where it's just popped or it's not reading the LCD display, i.e. it's working, i.e. the potentiometer seems to be working, but the display is not counting RPMs. Well, I'm afraid I can actually attest to this issue. Now, if we go back to some brighter display, here we go. We'll keep it at a nice sort of like whitish blue. There we go, the blue colour. Right, okay, we'll have a look at these. Now I've just got to, excuse me if I'm hand holding this camera, so I do apologise for the blockiness and the whatever. But there you go, there's a Sigmatech 140mm fan. Okay, now we'll try it on first channel. There we go. I do apologise again for the cack-handed way I'm doing this, but needs must. Okay, right. So let's see if we can do this. Okay, so if we connect it up, I'll just put the camera down while I connect this up. But please excuse me. Okay, we're back. Okay, you can see the first channel reading okay. Don't worry about the 00. That's just the it's just the temperature and whatnot. Well, if we adjust the potentiometer, if you look, hang on, you see the Ziggy fan. Darker light represent the fan speed. We'll look at the fan speed on there. Fine. Alright, so first channel's okay. So let me put the camera down again. There we go. Second channel. Fine, no problem. Okay. Let's go to the third channel. Let me get this on. There we are, wait for focus. And there you go. Again, fine. Okay. So that's alright. Now let's look at that last channel where there's been issues reported. So let's connect it up to the last channel. Again, I'll put the camera down. You see, it's now connected up to the 4th channel. Alright, there's they go into the fan. Blah blah blah. There you go. Now I'm going to adjust this potentiometer again. Notice it's saying 0 RPM. And I'm adjusting it now. And it's still saying 0 RPM. There you go. So this tells me, quite rightly, there is an issue. You see, 0 RPM. There you go. I'm adjusting it now. You can see the fan in the background. Lighter, darker, lighter, darker. Now, I don't know, some people might say, oh, it might be something to do with fan compatibility or anything like that, but, well, let's bear that in mind. Let's change it for a Noctua fan. Though people don't like the colour, the reputation is actually extremely well, and no one can question the rep, okay? So we'll change it from a Ziggy to a Noctua, which is here. Okay, brand new Noctua, as you can see, fresh in the box. Alright, there we go. No playing. Alright, honest and straightforward here. Okay, let's undo this. Brand new Noctua fan. Let's take it out. Again, I apologise for the state of my research and development desk, but I've got that much work on. Yeah. Well, I really should keep my desk tidy, but these things happen. There we go. Okay, so we're back here. I'm still reading 0 RPM. Alright. Let's take this out. Okay, I pulled out. Okay, fan stopped spinning. So let's put this Noctua fan in. Put the camera down. Now we can see, look, fan's spinning nicely. Rather quiet as well. I'm quite impressed with this Noctua fan. Right. Still saying 0 RPM. As you can see there. Okay. I'm now adjusting it, and you can see the fan speed slowing down in the back there, and the RPM is not working. Okay. Okay. Let's go to this 3rd channel again. Fan speed displaying correctly. So this tells me there's actually an issue with the 4th channel, and there always has been an issue with this 4th channel. Whether it's due to quality control or a fault, line fault, is another thing. That's not for me to judge. But having said this, and being candid and honest here, when I first powered on the controller, the RPM on that 4th channel seemed to work for a couple of seconds, and then it failed. So with that in mind, let's try again, eh? Because it seems to me that 4th channel RPM seems to work when it wants to. But let's have a look, eh? So we'll power it off. I'm just going to power it off by the main thing, because it's only connected to a power supply. I do apologise. So we'll power on again, and let's be honest. Okay, now did you notice it seemed to count up the RPM speed a little bit? Then, but if you noticed, it's now gone. It's not working again. So this is an issue that needs to be addressed. Okay, everything else is fine, and if you notice, the fan control actually looks good now compared to the old black that it used to be. So though I've sprayed it nicely, it's just not working correctly. And I show you this was the case before it was modified, in case any of you want to wonder out there. Anyway, this is not naming names. It's just being generally honest, alright? I'm not calling anybody names, didn't mean anything. I'm just responding to this VANS incident with Core EMC doing the complaining about the 4th channel incident. Now, if you notice what he described and what I've described, you can see there, I've been straightforward. I haven't messed anybody about. There you go. You can see. Look, there you go again. It's still not showing the RPM. So you know, this 4th channel is an issue on all controllers, and especially the Legions. So basically, it needs to be addressed. This is Gilgamesh 4 and Christopher Cressy for Overclockers Tech and Overclocking Technologies signing off. See ya.